Always a pleasure to learn with you. And today, the quote of the day. I want to quote Alex Huang. He said, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great." So today, I'm very happy to see that Changhua Bank's member takes the individual evaluator roles. So in my club, we usually have to invite guests to do that, but now I think you are doing great. Continue, keep the good work, and maybe you can try GE next time. And also, he said when he started the evaluation, he once got speechless because he didn't know what to say on the stage. And instead of, besides saying speechless, you can also say, "My brain went blank," 脑袋一片空白. Or, "I had a brain fog," F-O-G, fog. And the word speechless, you can also use when you are shocked. Like, "Oh, I'm so shocked that I got speechless." And our Toastmaster of the day used two words, two expressions I would like to share with you. He said something is very important, very important to our improvement. And instead of saying very important, he said crucial. The word crucial means extremely important. That's good for us to remember. And another thing he said is, we have to prepare for the days to come. It means for the following days, and of course it's not literally days, so it means for the future. And from the speaker, Jason Ye, I learned we have to set a stop loss point when we do our investment. And from the second speaker, Jason Zhang, I learned some jargons about basketball. So where you play basketball is called a basketball court. But when it comes to baseball, it's a baseball field. And also when you do, I don't know how you do that. The verb is dribble, to dribble the ball, the basketball. And next, I want to talk about pronunciation. We had typhoon, not typhoon. And when we do, the person who does evaluation is an evaluator, not evaluator. The stress is evaluator. And also about the stress, when Jason Zhang was talking about something he did when he plays basketball, he said he become more observant. But the stress is in the back, observant. And someone mentioned the word graduated, but he said graduated. So the stress is in the first syllable, graduated. And the last one about pronunciation is "and." So when it comes to time and him, don't forget to close your lips. Okay. And our TND has a very sexy voice. You can also say he has a radio voice.
Radio voice. Oh.
And last part is about the necessary and unnecessary S. So you use lots of unnecessary S, like in the futures. Changhua Bank is a huge organization. Our professional trainers, Alex, because you only mentioned you are only talking about Alex Huang, so you don't have to say S. And on the other hand, is enough. And someone said, so you said, she will demonstrate how to use the pathway systems. But again, singular is enough. And then the other is necessary S, but people forgot to mention. Like when you mention Toastmasters as an organization, it needs to be plural. So in Toastmasters, we learn from each other. And Peter is a Toastmaster, not Toastmasters. Okay, so when it's an organization, don't forget the S. And one of his most famous skills is something. So when you want to use the expression one of blah blah is S. One of the most famous skills is something. And someone nowadays, she doesn't do something or she does something. And the word, it needs to be nowadays, not nowadays. And another person mentioned, sometimes he does something, but he forgot to say sometimes. This is also a necessary thing to say. And the timer, do I still need to have time? Let me mention the last thing. The last thing is, Alex mentioned a lot of things, and he said blah, 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 blah. Like, if you want to say something and there are many things inside and you want to skip them, you don't want to say all of them. Sometimes we say and so on and so on. And sometimes we say, oh, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And remember the pronunciation is blah, blah, blah. L, not R. Blah, 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 instead of blah, blah, blah. And that concludes my language evaluation. Thank you.